everyone, this is Dot's Locks. Welcome to my channel and welcome to vlog 95 of the hashtag 365 hours series. So today we're going to have a little bit of a raking session. I fancy a little change, and I need to obviously always try and keep my practice up with my raking. So I've got 10 SQUIRE number 35s. So they all open using the same tool. This is the tool that I found most effective, but some of these are quite stubborn, so some of them are open easy, some of them are really quite stubborn. So I just have to, sometimes it takes me a couple of locks to get my eye in. There's one. So sometimes, oh, that was already open. Make sure that was locked up. Sometimes practice makes perfect, and I watch people like, one of my favourite people to watch, especially shorts, is McNally. And one thing I did notice is he seems to have a lot of the same locks, whatever that lock may be, whether it's a master lock or I don't know, whatever he's using. He's usually, when he's doing a demo, he'll pick like several of the same locks just to prove that it can be done or whatever. And I think having a few of the same lock does benefit you, because they all open differently. I mean, I'm going to lock that one back up because I don't know if that was actually locked. Some of these you have to make sure they've turned all the way back. Yeah, that one's better. So yeah, so if you can get a few of the same lock, even if you're SPP, not just for raking or whatever, try and get a few of the same lock. Some of these need rocking, some of these rake. Should have kept it open, shouldn't I? Some of these could probably do with a little bit of lube, but never mind. It's a good practice, isn't it? This one, however, doesn't want to play ball. There we go. Has to be a bit rougher with it. So yeah, sometimes this is what I do. I just grab a handful of locks, and if I'm in for the evening and I'm watching a film with the missus when the kids are in bed, I'll grab a handful of locks and I'll just pick my way through them. Or if I'm working on a challenge lock or something, I'll take that down and perhaps a couple of extra locks in case I get it open. Because what I tend to do, one rule I work by, and it's done me, I think it's served me quite well, is once I've opened a lock, I don't try and open it again straight away. I might try and open it again later that day, but I never go straight in, because once you've got a lock open, you get that adrenaline rush, that pop that we all love, that we're all probably addicted to. But you get that confidence boost, and I do the same when I do. I was talking to my dad about this the other day. I went out with the catapults, and we were basically saying, I think if we find any litter or anything, we pick it up and we put it up in a tree. We'll shoot at it and then we'll take it down and take it with us. But we use it as target practice rather than taking any targets with us. And let's be honest, there's always litter about. So yeah, what we was basically doing was we put a can up and we both hit it first time. Rather than having any more shots at it, we walked on and we took it down and walked on, and we put it up somewhere else. And the reason is, if I can hit something first time, that's my confidence boost that I need. I don't need to have another shot. I've done it first time. If I then add a second shot and miss, my confidence drops straight away because you've missed. So what I tend to do is, if I've opened a lock, I'll leave it and I'll enjoy the high of it, because you can bet the next time you come to pick it, you won't be able to pick it, or it'll be a struggle. So enjoy that little confidence boost while you can. It'll do your picking wonders. It has for me anyway. It's really helped improve my picking, I think, keeping my confidence high. And sometimes you get locks like this that just don't want to open, so we'll have to come back to that one. Like I say, some of these are they're easier than others. Like any lock, I suppose. Some will open just looking at them, like that one. But all this is helping because it's the same keyway. It's the same lock, even the way you're holding it. it's all muscle memory. Again, another one that opens without even putting the pick in. So it's good practice. Practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. There we go. So some of these will open quite easily. Like I say, I've opened these a few times in the past, but it still helps hone your technique. Sometimes when I'm in there, I do like a real fast jiggle, and that sometimes does the trick. Can we have that one? No. Nearly bust my tension there. Let me try that one again. So yeah, what you have to do is just adapt to each lock. Like this one's really quite stiff. I think I might need to switch my tension around. I'll try and get that to stay, which I can't. That won't do nothing. Maybe try the top. So I think we've got a low pin. That won't work. It might be a front pin, so. Nearly stabbed myself. I'll come back to that one. And this is real life. This is sometimes how it goes. You can't get every lock open. I certainly can't. But that don't mean I won't try. So this one I'm trying to set a few pins first. Sometimes it's easy to break a rake, so you better to be overly cautious than anything else. That one's playing up, we'll come back to that one. So what the technique that seems to be working is a little bit of a rock and then a slight rake. So, oh, there we go, straight away. And that continues to work for these ones. So a little bit of a rock and then a fast rake. Get it in there first. Bit of a rock. Oh yeah, a fast rake. Well, there we go. We've discovered the technique to open these ones, didn't we? Now I know. I have to do a time trial now. Maybe lube them up a bit though. So get it in. A little bit of a rock. Fast rake. And what do you know? So there we go. 10 locks open. Now don't get me wrong. There was not a fast 10 locks opened, but it was 10 locks opened, and by the end of it I discovered the best way to get it open. But that obviously only comes with practice, and it does help to have a few of the same lock. But yeah, I'm buzzing with that because I've had these locks a while and I didn't realise that was the technique. So I'm gonna have to try and do these ones for time, I think. But that's it from me today. Hope everyone enjoyed that. A little bit of a different one today. Hopefully people can take something away from it and use it in their own picking or their own raking, or their own the way they practice. But yeah, that was a good one for me today. I enjoyed that. If you've stayed for this long, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a nice day.